The crowded home. Nasreddin was talking to his neighbor one day, and the neighbor lamented, "I'm really having trouble fitting my family in our small house. It's me, my wife, my 3 kids, and my mother-in-law all sharing the same house." Mullah Nasreddin, you are a wise man. Do you have any advice for me? Yes, replied Nasreddin. Do you have any chickens in your yard? I have 10, the man replied. Put them in the house, said Nasreddin. But Mullah, the man remarked, our house is already cramped as it is. Just try it, replied Nasreddin. The man, desperate to find a solution to his spacing woe, followed Nasreddin's advice. The man paid him another visit the next day. Mullah, he said, things are even worse now. With the chickens in the house, we are even more pressed. Now take that donkey of yours, and bring it in the house, replied Nasreddin. The man bemoaned and objected, but Nasreddin convinced him to do it. The next day, the man, now looking more distressed than ever, came up to Nasreddin and said, Now my home is even more crowded. Between my family, the chickens, and that donkey of mine, there is barely any room to move. Well then, said Nasreddin, do you have any other animals in your yard? Yes, the man replied, we have a goat. Okay, said the mullah. Take the goat in your house too. The man once again raised a fuss and seemed anything but eager to follow Nasreddin's advice. But Nasreddin once again convinced him to put yet another animal in the house. The next day, the man came up to Nasreddin and exclaimed, My family is really upset now. Everyone is complaining about the lack of space. Your plan is making us miserable. Okay, Nasreddin replied, now take all of the animals back outside. So, the man followed his advice. The next day, he dropped by Nasreddin and remarked, Mullah, your plan has worked like a charm. With all the animals out, my house is so spacious that none of us complain and we are happy.